There is a whole story comes of Mahatma Gandhi, when Mahatma Gandhi was uh, trying to bring a revolution of freedom to this India. But he was not winning, and he was so confused that what he could do, he could, you know, what he could bring that can change the entire nation thoughts, and they could be just there to fight for freedom. And he came to Radha Kund, he came to Govardhan and to Ram Krishna Das Baba, and he asked that, please tell me, what shall I do? What am I missing? And Mahatma said one thing, you're doing everything, but you're missing Harinam. That's it. And the moment he heard, he never even chanted one thing in his life, and that was Harinam. But right after he had a minute of association with Mahatma, he actually became the hardcore Harinam Sankirtan follower, that who started chanting Ram, 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 Ram every moment. A moment of meeting. It was not there before. And then पायो जी मैंने राम रतन धन पायो, the most famous Ram tune he gave to this India. And he even did the whole march from like 1,000 miles of march he did just by chanting this holy name. It's like, it's not just even a Prabhat ferry, it was a ferry which went actually from one place to another and distributing Harinam and assembling all different types of people, all different types of faith people with Harinam only. A movement. A movement had changed them. So what do we really need in our life? We maybe get the good association sometimes, but we don't relish that. And why don't we relish that? Because we use our mind a lot. I say that why gopis are the best? Because they never read any scriptures. Why we are the worst? Because we read the scriptures. They never read scriptures, they only knew, okay, this is Krishna, this is us, and this is our love. What happens with us? What type of love? What kind of a love we have to do? What kind of a preeti we have to do? Are we getting a good association or wrong association? Even in the good, how good it is? Is it meeting our mindset, minds and minds, needs or not? Gopis were meeting with anyone and everyone. They, in the household life they were living, not everyone was a devotee, if you see. If you remember, no, in the family, who was a devotee? Abhimanyu was not a devotee. Jatila Kotila was not a devotee. They were living their life, but they were so contained in themselves. A moment of their association, in the evening we are meeting, in the night we are meeting, but when we are meeting, but we get that much that for the next day we are 100% fine with whosoever we are meeting, it doesn't affect us. They never complain. Oh, look, my family is so material. This is what happens. Why? Because our roots are not strong. A moment of Ajamil's life, how it changed everything. In the same way, we know that no matter what, how much we are trying, but our ground is not so strong, and when we will go somewhere, and even in a second, maybe we can do something and we can become something. So association, There was a one question once it came to me that you spoke a story of how Ajamil was changed, but why Haridas Thakur was not changed? The question was put up in this way that a life of Ajamil was changed, but a life of Haridas Thakur was not changed. Why? A question was very nice that one's life is changed and another life is not changed. And the answer was as simple that when you plant a tree, you actually put the fencing around to protect that. Huh? But once that plant becomes a tree, you don't need any kind of a fencing because it can take care of itself, by itself only. Ajamil was not 100% a devotee. He had all the good attributes. He was a Vedic follower, but he had not a good association of a devotees where he could save himself, even though he became some kind of a tree, maybe like a banana tree who falls anytime. But Haridas Thakur, he became that tree who could guard himself from the different other stupid things, so from all the stones we throw to get the fruits out of him. So when, as a beginner, we need to put some kind of a fencing around. If fencings are not there, anyone can come and destroy you. Anyone can come, anytime. And that's what I remember. It's mentioned in our in one poetry. रज्जब साधु दर सते साहिब आवे याद आयु न पूजे उस पल ही देखर दीजियो दाद. We don't remember God. This is so in us that let's say if I'm in America and maybe I do chanting or something, but I don't chant all the time and every time. I'm lost in other family duties, house duties, social duties, or anything, and I'm out enjoying my life or whatsoever. But here, the poet Rajab says, the moment you will see any devotee, you will remember God just by his attire. Maybe he's a priest in any church, or maybe he's Hare Krishna devotee, maybe he is Krishna devotee from anywhere and wearing any devotional dress. And the moment you would see that dress and you would, oh God, he's devotee. Devotee of whom? Krishna. The moment you will see just the attire, you will remember him. The moment you will see anyone while traveling, any person who looks like a guru, that guru would remind you of God. So think of that moment, that even just mere seeing him has brought Krishna in your life. What he can bring when he would be really in your life. That devotee, that guru. A devotee can change anything. सदा अभूली भूलिए भूलिया आवे याद यहू रज्जब सत्संग फल देखर दीजियो दाद. That we forget everything because of Maya. The jeep forgets everything because of Maya. But during the time of satsang, during the time of good association, he remembers what he forgets. Many times I see you give a class, everyone, oh, good class, oh, I remember Krishna, I remember. The moment you finish the class, Radhe Radhe, I'm going to make rotis, chapatis, I'm going to make some food. I can't even wait anymore now. So every moment there are so many acts are there which make us forget God, but the good association is something which makes you remember the one which you have forgot or forgets often. So a good association. It's mentioned in the Shastra. It's mentioned in the Shastra that even in our Chaitanya Charitamrita is a famous quotation. Everyone knows that love matre sadhu sange sarva siddhi hoy. Love matre. Love means not even a second. You divide that even second into the 1,000, and that moment is like love, and that love matre. You get sarva siddhi. People don't even get sarva siddhi by even chanting for thousands of years, but here just by the good association for a love, for just even for a moment, if you get sarva siddhi. Here Mahaprabhu asked that what is this sadness in life, and Ramananda Roy says Krishna bhakta virhe bina dukh nai aar. Without the association of the Krishna's devotee, when the separation is there is no other pain, no other sadness in this world. If I don't get, if there is no association, then Krishna, then Mahaprabhu asked, so Shre Madhye Kaun Jeever Sar? Who's then? What is the rightest thing to do? What is the right thing in this life? Then Ramananda Rai says, Krishna Bhakta Sang Bina Shre Nahi Aar. The fruit of all the devotional practices is on one thing only, is dependent on one thing, is depend on one thing. Devotees association. If you don't have devotee association, the life is nothing. The life gets the life comes with all the attributes of devotion of Bhakti Devi. When you have a good association. We always read that 6 Goswamis were here in Vrindavan. But they always had the association with each other. They were not like, okay, you run your own temple, I'll run on my own temple, I don't have time for coming to your temple. No. Sri Gopal Bhatt Goswami Pad used to go to Madan Mohan temple, Govind Dev temple to do worship there also. Like, no, I'll take care. We will do our kathas together. We will take care of everything, together. So, a good association. 6 Goswamis never left. I see so many of devotees who come here. I'm busy. I don't have time to do these kind of things. They are missing the real point of Srimad Bhagavatam. They are missing the real point of Chaitanya Charitamrita. And what more to say, they are missing the point of Gaudiya Siddhanta. The whole Gaudiya Siddhanta is based on devotional, that devotional association. The one which you would get here and you crave to get in eternal Vrindavan. You want to become a Manjari. To do what? That I want to be under my Guru Varga. I want to be with them. Association, right? You're not asking, oh Krishna, I want to be just there as Manjari. No. Koti Youth Leena. Today, Vishaka was learning Sri Gopal Bhatt Goswami's prayer, which Yadunandan Acharya and Kavi Karnapul Goswami have written, and it's mentioned in there in that prayer. It is mentioned that this prayer is the gem of all the prayers, and by reciting this prayer, one actually gets the association of all the manjaris in eternal Vrindavan. Is the association. So the whole point is that no one is bad and no one is good. No one. Everyone was born innocent. Everyone is innocent. They change their attitude, they change their their qualities changes time to time. These all reflects that what kind of a association one is getting. So the whole point what I was trying when we were discussing with Shama today also, the goal of our life is not to do some kind of a bhajan and please Krishna and be or enjoy ourselves in our own, because this is one kind of a pride. Sri Vallabhacharya in his Shodasa Grantha, he says that if a person who is living a life like a solitude, enjoy, doing his bhajan and like left everything and like concentrating and everything and not meeting others, he is getting the pride of being alone. Oh, I can do this by being alone. And devotional practice and this, the whole path of devotion is not about being alone. And the path of karma, you can be alone, all alone, and like serve the community in whichever way you want to, by doing some good karmas. Path of Gyan is all about being alone. Self-realization. You don't realize Lord, but you realize yourself. What to realize yourself? You are made by 5 elements only. After realizing what you would become, Brahma, you will become Brahma. Okay, everyone can become Brahma, or maybe everyone are become Brahma, but Bhagwan is one. They say, na, Aham Brahmasmi. They say, Aham Brahmasmi, I became a Brahma, the one absolute, the one who has no figure and all. You maybe have become a Brahma, but you haven't become a Bhagwan. You maybe become a formless, but you didn't become Krishna yet. So the whole point is the self-realization. After even doing a self-realization, good. According to the scripture, it is also one of the right path for those people who follow that path. We are not speaking anything against it. But that one also, a path gives you the pride that I became Brahma, Aham Brahmasmi. When you reach to that highest stage there. Once I was walking on Parikrama path on this Govardhan, and saffron, one lady in saffron, she was walking. I guess you guys were there with me, like a long time, 2012, 13. I asked that lady, who are you? She's like, मैं साधु हूँ. Like, I'm a sadhu. What is that? I said, there is a good type of a pride, there is a bad type of pride. The one which you shows to others is a bad type of a pride. You don't show others, or you don't tell others that I am a sadhu. It will be automatically shown in your character that you are a sadhu. You don't have to tell. Pundrik Vidyanidhi was lying on his bed, but still he is a sadhu. He doesn't have to show that no, I actually am a sadhu. He didn't have to show. The attribute shows. The moment it says, Aho Bakiyam Stanakal Kutam He started crying, fell down from his bed. He reached to that trance, and all the Ashtavikar came in him. The moment all the Vikars came in him, everyone was like, what happened with him? He was enjoying in a raga vilasa. He was enjoying, in a way that, oh, this is the passion, and everyone was finding, oh, look, he's full of passion. The sadhu doesn't have to show you anything. Sadhu is just there. That's the attributes are inherent in him. And why they came in him? Because of the good association. So, our Radha and Krishna was there, our Giriraj who is, behind many of you. Pray one thing if you really seek a path or want to reach to Radha and Krishna and want to make happy, that all the jivas would become happy, all our Guru Varga would become happy, our Radha Krishna become happy. Ask only one thing and pray for only one thing. That give me the good association here so I can please you. And once you are pleased, then give me the purest association of eternal Vrindavan. If that would come in your prayer, put all the Gaudiya Siddhant on the other side. Radha and Krishna would be there with you. You actually would follow the Gaudiya Siddhant by that. But you don't have to prove anything to anyone. Your sincerity, asking a good association, would change everything in you. The good association effect would be there in your daily life. Like how you are talking, what you are talking, how you are meeting everyone, how you are serving others. This is what happened with our all acharyas also. They had the good association. It was not inherent in him and they were born with something. Some maybe exceptional cases are. But those who are in the category of sadhak, who are just aspirant like us and every day fighting with this Maya, but became perfect. But they became perfect because of the one reason. And that reason is our good devotee association. So I put the fullest stop of my today's lecture by saying and praying to my Radha and Krishna and Radha Raman Dev that in this life everyone have so many desires, devotional as well as material desires, but please add one desire in their list, in every one of our list, that please give us and bestow the mercy by giving us the good association. Radhe Radhe. Radhe Radhe.